North Bay, as the Sioux hosted North Bay for a couple, won both of those games, 3-0 and 6-1. So the Ice Dogs will have to work hard to penetrate this tough team defense of Sault Ste. Marie.
And he knows how to get that puck up the ice and get it up the ice in a hurry.
He's got an amazing streak as Robertson gloves.
Speed, get to the pursuit of the puck.
The Martin you saw on that highlight was Jeremy Martin, the former Flint first-rounder, not Brady Martin, the Nashville first-rounder. He has not played since December the 10th when he went to the World Juniors, so he's been out for a little while. Lead pass, Robrick in with Patterson and Zada. Patterson drifts a backhander through. And then trying to roll it forward as he was falling was Brody McConnell-Barker. Puck gets shot in for Jeremy Martin, and they'll battle down low. Third member of this line is Quinn McKenzie. Greyhounds keep it in. Here's McKenzie stepping up was Barnes. Puck rolled out front. Chromiak got a stick on it. Ryerson Edgar coming off a Rookie of the Week performance. 4 goals over the weekend, including a hat trick against Owen Sound. Former Sarnia Sting Lukasz Fischer takes a hard hit from Hayden Reid as he plays it around. And McKenzie will drift it forward, and Minyosa will drop it back. And Fischer will try again. This one is all the way down the ice. No icing on the play. So Hoshi Vong will let it slide for Ben Reisnecker. Lead pass. Ivan Gallianoff will lift one in. Wraith Smith in motion, and Smith doing a good job as he knocks it to the opposite corner and tried to cycle it to Gallianoff. Doherty goes into the high slot. Picked up, and Smith forcing George into a stick save. And then Brown with a saucer pass, looking for Sharon. It's over his stick, and Long will get off the board. It's the Greyhounds who are waiting for their first shot. Back for Chromiak, gets a shot away, and that's the 4th. Lead pass, Martin tips it. Minyosa gets it forward, coming in. Oh, it's tipped down low for McKenzie, and he tipped it wide. Beautiful setup by Fischer. Minyosa back to help out. Robrick got a piece of it, gets it to Zada. And it's actually been better since the trade deadline. Back to the line, Fischer sets it up. Chase Reid's shot was blocked. Lead pass, here comes Hayden Reid. Looks to get the angle, but Lukasz Fischer made a good defensive play. Here's Chase Reid jumping into the rush. Follow-up shot was blocked. And then Fischer was able to keep it in. Reisnecker. Did you hit Alec at all on Sunday?
No, he's way too big.
Okay. Shot was blocked, yeah.
No, I did actually hit him.
Okay.
But it was like in the knee. Because I think he's 6'4". I was standing on a chair, and he still towered over me on the air.
Pass back to the line. Spencer kept it in. Shot was deflected by Hage, goes wide. Picked up by Edgar, gets it back to the line. Across it goes for Spencer. Fake to pass, took a shot, and that's another save for Carter George. Straight up in the air. There is a penalty coming up on the play. Go with 7 goals and 9 assists. And you're beating one of the best in junior hockey in Carter George. So Patterson has earned it, his 25th of the season. Minyosa with a shot, and there's Reisnecker sliding and sacrificing again back on the ice after getting shaken up. Hayden Reid, risky pass, picked up by Hage forward. He was looking for Edgar, who couldn't knock it out of midair, and it will be icing call to Niagara with season highlight reel for Niagara. And it is Reisnecker with one last rush with the man advantage. Hoshi Wang will collide with Hayes as he played it. Reisnecker turns the puck over. Kluche overskated it, and we're going to get back to 5-on-5 action, and I don't think the Ice Dogs will be unhappy with that. Here comes Hoshi Wang dropping it. Hayden Reid couldn't stick handle anywhere, and Reisnecker will fire one in. Taken by Alex Hage. Hage at the half boards in the middle. Wong. Hayden Reid tried to return it out front, and it was blocked by Chase Reid. And And the puck will come up, and Sharon will turn back in his own zone. Here's Reid. Was looking for Carson Andrew, and that broke down. Here is Sharon. Fitzgerald a shot, and Robertson got a piece of it. Fisher will tip it. There's a shot. Carson Andrew missing the net. There was a maze of bodies out front as we're inside. A minute to go here in the first period, and the Greyhounds looking for a measure of control. Back it goes for Chase Reid. Good work by Hayden Reid, and it's picked up by Liam Spencer, and the big defenseman will rumble his way inside the blue line. Drop pass, Noah Reid with a shot. That one hit a body out front. Spencer continues to wander in deep. Noah Reid gets it back to the line. Grayson Tiller shot through a crowd. Glove save. Just in time for us to get period number 2 underway. As Al said, a good first period for Niagara, out shooting Sault Ste. Marie 10-4. And that momentum, it would be nice for Niagara to continue as Hayes plays it forward. And
getting to the forecheck, and Niagara did a great job of reacting just by simplifying and getting pucks through the neutral zone in to the offensive zone.
George for Chase Reid, back to the line, kept in by Spencer. Reid might try the other side. Nope, he's going to go back where he was before and skate it forward, and that's a better breakout, though it all breaks down at the blue line. Banked in the direction of Zada. Here's Minyosa. McKenzie in on the play with him. Martin, the third member of the line. Reid shot gets deflected. Patterson looked like got in the way. A little bit stung with that shot. Now it's going to be skated out by Riley Patterson. Has to turn back. Gets it to Zada. Works it right down the middle. Cuts to the outside with a shot. And a nice job by Fisher to block it. And it's moved forward. Only inside Niagara's blue line. Blake Barnes gets it to Oshivong. Backhanded in by Hayden Reid, and he's first to the puck, getting inside of Fisher. Page was in there as well, lead pass, and we've got Cloutier right down the middle on a break, but he put it too far. Hard to believe, just the second goal of the season for Ivan Gallianoff, and his first here at home. He had 11 goals last year. IceDogs with their first lead of the evening, and Gallianoff looks to chop it out. Chase Reid jumping up into the rush. It's down low. Janowski for Noah Reid. He's going backwards with Lucas Fisher pressuring. Laus gets it back. Chase Reid with a shot off the arm of Robertson. Fisher down low. Round it goes. Carson Andrew tried to make a play. Through the middle, Gallianoff. Pinballs off of Fisher, skates Noah Reid first to the puck. Noah Reid has Tiller, who's wandered in off the play out front, but he lost it. Cloutier banks one forward, tipped in by Brown. Robertson well out to play it, and he was high off the... It looked like it was going out, right?
Yeah.
Robrick will skate it in. Here'll pressure Chase Reid. Brown gives the puck away. Robrick shot stopped by...
That is.
And maybe you had a feeling, Ed, it was coming for Noah Reid. He had 7 shots in the IceDogs' 5-0 victory against Owen Sound on Saturday. And this represents the first time that Carter George has given up more than 2 goals in a game as a Sault Ste. Marie Greyhound. And the IceDogs are back for more. Puck is played forward in the neutral zone, and trying to get the puck in deep. Chase Reid turns back. Cloutier turns and couldn't make a play on it. Move made by Hull, and Hull will just get it inside the Sault Ste. Marie zone. Chase Reid taking it from Pangretich inside the zone. Here come the Greyhounds. Backdoor
Reminder, instead he called a timeout and talked to his players. That shows the confidence he has in this goaltender, and he knows this goaltender's been a huge part of their success.
Al alluded to 9 goals given up during this 8-game winning streak for Sault Ste. Marie. Here is Zada across the face of the goal. Robrick will pick it up. Back for Spencer. His shot stopped by George.
I will get a dictionary and you get some caffeine.
Yeah. Perfect. Kluche will drop it back. Sharon sends one down low. Kluche, such great energy this overager provides. He goes tumbling there. Hall fights to get it out. Can't. Sent back down low. Oshivong directing traffic. Oh, that's a risky move in front of his own net. He did get away with it, though. Kaczynski was in there energetic on the forecheck. Sent down low. Brown will get it to Kaczynski. Tips it to Sharon. Long is there with a hit to meet him. Sharon picks it up. Slides one down low. Brown with the puck. Reid is set up waiting. Brown with a shot, and that went off the top of the stick of Robertson. So only 8 shots for Sault Ste. Marie, but they've given Robertson some difficult opportunities. Puck is out, and inside it goes. Here is Noah Reid, waiting for some support as McConnell Barker will deliver a body check. Kaczynski headmans the puck up, tipped in by Andrew, and it's Chanowski who will be off the draw. It is Liam Spencer. So now you've got some speed for these skilled players as Chase Reid knocks it in on delayed offside. Zada going backwards. Chromiak has to skate away from the Minyosa forecheck. Here is Zada right down the left side, just to the forehand. Pat save made by Robertson. Puck goes back to the line. Chase Reid quickly over. Lukasz Fischer with a move. Back it goes for Chase Reid. Zada stays right with him. Past pinballs off the skates of Mark, goes just wide as 4-on-4 ends. Greyhounds certainly have stolen the momentum away here after getting that 4-2 goal. IceDogs struggling to get it out. Fischer holding Hage at bay. And then Chromiak emerges with the loose puck. Nice turn away from Christopher Brown. Hage forward across ice, misses its target, and Fitzgerald will send one back down low. Chromiak. Hage forward. Zada. A little bit of pressure on Brady Smith as Chase Reid is back inside his own zone, and Reid sees all of the ice as he works his way through the middle. Still stick handling beautifully. Gets a shot away. High, hard one, missed the net as Fitzgerald looks to follow it up for the Greyhounds. Puck back to the line. Reid with a move. He eludes Hayden Reid. Chase Reid, sharp angle, and that's deflected cross ice. Picked up by Fischer. He goes cross ice back to Chase Reid, middle of the ice. Reid with a shot. Nice save by Robertson as he tracked it beautifully. Swept it to Hage, who got it forward to Galianov. IceDogs get it inside the Sault Ste. Marie zone. Sault Ste. Marie, by the way, since Ed called their shot total dismal, has recorded.
He's going to write his own ticket.
Back it goes. Oshivong activates off the point. He will do that. Shot through the crowd. Off the skates of Fischer. Patterson over a stick. Vaughn played it forward. Opportunity, though, for Chase Reid to break it out. And pinballs off Zada. And Fitzgerald. Oshivong will saucer a pass up for Noah Reid. And Noah Reid drives on the off wing, gets angled and hit by Fischer. Chase Reid emerges with the loose puck, and he's got some time and space to work with. Tried to play it forward to Andrew, and that didn't work. Fischer follows it up. Gets it to Carson Andrew. A move to the outside, switch to the forehand, never got anything on it. And Galianov looks to skate it out as he chips a backhander. And it's gloved down by Hayden.
He's going to be hanging in the arena soon.
Because that record isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
No.
If at all. Patterson, Robrick. Back to the line. One-timer, shot wide of the net by Spencer. Back to the line. There's Zada. Drifts a shot through. Hit Robrick. Robrick will pick up the puck. Ryan Robrick. Pass across. Chromiak missed it. And Fischer with a backhander got it forward. And Fitzgerald is in with Smith going to the net. And that long reach of Spencer was able to knock the puck away. Robrick and Chase Reid will meet. Gallianoff unable to make a play back. It goes for Fisher. He wires one wide. Chromiak turns back. Liam Spencer spins one around. Ryan Robrick just relieves the pressure, barely getting it beyond the line. As Chase Reid turns back and gets it to Fisher. Here is Mignosa. He's had a quiet game so far. Puck is given away. Zada's in with Patterson, but Patterson
inside that Niagara dressing room. You're saying, do you guys feel the storm coming? Like, you guys have to weather this. Get back to that first period pressure that you displayed. Get back to work here.
Zada tips it forward, but the fresh ice will carry it to the red line. Spun back, picked up by Riley Patterson. IceDogs looking for an early one. Shot tipped by Robrick, followed up. Spencer one-hands one. They certainly a bright future awaits Carter George. Puck is played around. It will Karam. Martin picks it up. Angle is sharp, centered out front, and that was deflected away. Puck bouncing near the line. Fisher unable to keep it in, and he's dealing with Alex Hage on the forecheck. Here's Chase Reid. Shuffles one forward beyond Smith, though. Barnes with a smart play. He tried to bank it to Hayden Reid. Chase Reid stepping up. Here comes Jeremy Martin with a drop pass. And then the puck gets fired around by Brady Smith. Back to the line. Chase Reid shot. That one deflected away by Vaughn. Lead pass, and Hayden Reid was trying to creep behind the defense. Good play by Fisher.
Unbelievable anticipation, and then put his body to block that lane and intercept that pass.
Chase Reid gets it forward. Louse, though.
He was about learning, forgiveness, and playing with curiosity.
There you go. And many, many adventures at all around the world. Just to finish that thought. Chase Reid dumps one down low. Chase Reid shot, and that one ripped wide of the net. Robrick stands up Cloutier as he played it forward. Kept in by Chase Reid. Only briefly, though, and now Zada looks to turn it back with a nice move as he gathers momentum, gets it to center, and gives it up to Haoshi Vong. And Vong will drive around. Bumped by Fisher. Robrick tumbled behind the net. And now Chase Reid playing it forward. Sharon tries to work down the wing. Nice play by Blake Barnes. Chase Reid following it up. Pinballs off of Fisher. And Vong is able to clear. Chase Reid back in his own zone. And he'll just re-rack. Pivot behind his net. And leave it for Harris Pangretich. Pangretich plays it full. Follow through, Ed.
Yeah, Mignosa was on the other side of that where you could see it kind of, the stick hit him in the face.
Picked up by Sharon. He's inside the Niagara blue line. Turns into space. High slot shot. And there's another shot block. Ethan Zada in the way. Chromiak and Sharon will battle for position. It's kicked. Cloutier gets it back. Spun across for Chase Reid with a shot. High one over the net. And then it's lodged on the... Scrambled off the draw. Blake Barnes offering at it. Smith goes into the corner. Barnes tried to chip one around. Picked up by Smith. Gets it back for Lukasz Fischer in the middle. Loaded up by Fitzgerald. Turned aside by Robertson. Sent down low. Vaughn will look to move it. Gets it to Blake Barnes. And Barnes fanning on his first attempt to move. The second attempt kept in by Chase Reid. Slides one down. Rolls to the front of the net. Kept in by Chase Reid. IceDogs hoping not to pay for their inability to get the puck out as Fitzgerald tried to move, went tumbling against Barnes, goes back to the line. Chase Reid switches to the forehand, gets a shot, and that's deflected. Rolled in and down low by Brown as Sharon looks to follow it up. Reisnecker upended, play goes right on. Fisher with a one-timer, and that one was nowhere near the net. Chase Reid down deep. Now Shivang with a chance to move it, gets it to Ray Smith, and Smith needing a shift change will just shoot one in, and Chase Reid will track back behind his own net, and he will wind it up, and look at him go. Reid, Kaczynski, back for Chase Reid, sends one down low and around. Chromiak battling back behind the net. Carson Andrew looks to move. He comes to the front of the net, and Chanowski got dumped as he cleared. And a chance for Gallianoff to get some momentum. He backhands one in from center. It deflects right in on George, who wants to keep things moving. Fisher's stretch pass interrupted by Chanowski, got pounded by Laus. Here comes Martin, drop pass. Chase Reid cuts to the outside. Back pass was behind Martin. And now here comes Noah Reid all by himself as he skates one down low, angled by Fisher. Held the line long enough for the IceDogs to get that necessary change in.
Just real quickly, watch number 25, Reid. He's slated 4th round in this summer's draft. Sorry, 4th pick overall by Central Scouting North American, and he just gets in the play. He's always reading, he's always scanning. On this last offensive opportunity, he's going to sneak in the back door, present it
on the power play. Here is Chase Reid walking his way in. Robertson safe. They score on the rebound, and just like that, it is 5.
Again, it's Chase Reid. We just showed you how he takes advantage of time and space and always wants to get in on the offense. He takes advantage of a nice little lane and then lets one rip. It's the second opportunity that Sault Ste. Marie's going to score on. Fisher does a great job here, just kind of setting a pick that allows that lane for Reid to walk in. There's the shot, there's the save. Robertson did his job by saving that first shot. It's the second opportunity that buries it for Sault Ste. Marie.
So Christopher Brown, in his 199th game, has his 99th career OHL point, and Sault Ste. Marie not going away easily here against Niagara. Lots of time left, and the IceDogs with that 2-goal lead. That goal by Brown scored a minute 12.
That first save, it was the second one put in by Brown. That's some great visuals by our camera crew here.
Came in second in defense scoring behind Sean Aitchison, and just keeps building that resume for the draft coming up in June. Puck is played in. Barnes able to get it out. Hull going backwards. Kept it in the neutral zone. Picked up by Hayes. Hayes skates it in. Drop pass. Minyosa shot. That one never got through. Puck out front taken by Chase Hull. He will skate it to center ice and lifts one in. And will pursue on the forecheck as Fisher will look to turn it back quickly. And look at Luke Fisher go. Philip Robertson steers it to the corner. Reisnecker got spun the wrong way. Fitzgerald working hard. Puck will come back. Reid. Noah Reid trying to get it out. And he does. Here's Chase Reid. All 3 Reids on the ice right now. Chase Reid for Sault Ste. Marie plays it forward. Fitzgerald able to get a stick on it. Tiller will play one around, gets hit hard by Fitzgerald. Puck is given away. Gallianoff is away with Noah Reid. Here's Noah Reid. Gallianoff tries to get to the net with a pass. Oh, what a save by Carter George.
My.
It looked like a certain goal. Puck is played. Chase Reid got a stick on it, right in on Robertson. He keeps things going. Chromiak just uses the boards to his advantage. It's going to go right to George. George gave the puck away. The Hull centered one out front, and Hayes was there to help out. Here's Chase Reid. Chase Reid skating inside the IceDogs zone, goes behind the net. That gets knocked off the moorings.
Even you just keep doing what you're doing, and he's let one in since that situation, but he's been unbelievable.
Puck is shot in. George there to play it. Gives the puck away again. Sent it up front. Rolled through and cleared away by Chase Reid. Boy, he could do it all. Puck goes back to the line. Vong unable to keep it in. Here comes Cloutier. Cloutier waiting for the support. It comes Brown. Dumps one down low. Nice save made by Charlie Robertson as he denied Cloutier. Blake Barnes firing it on the now empty net as Carter George has gone to the bench. Minyosa will shoot it in. Oh, Robertson thinking about it. He gave the puck away. He's down and somehow made a save. Sharon and Zada, and Sharon we got physical with Zada off the draw, and they still are jousting inside the faceoff circle. Cloutier will take it. Here's Chase Reid. Minyosa up top. Chase Reid. Cloutier. Fisher. One-timer Chase Reid, and he missed the net. The firepower that Sault Ste. Marie has on the ice right now. Here's Fisher. Another one-timer. That one missed the net too. Penalty coming up on the play. This one's going to go to Niagara, though Sault Ste. Marie doesn't have a goalie to play, so they'll just give it away to Niagara, who will take their time.
Is that rhetorical?
Patterson on the draw, controlled by the Greyhounds. Fisher, Cloutier, slashing. Backdoor pass tipped away. Active stick of Chromiak, who clears it down the ice. And as the IceDogs are killing a penalty, there'll be no icing. Here's Fisher. Reid pass through the middle. Patterson's stick is active. Noah Reid offering at it as well. As Lukasz Fischer with the pass. Chase Reid turns back. Back to the line. Fisher, Reid, pass deflected by Patterson. Goes to Minyosa via Brown. Minyosa up top. Chase Reid just keeps it in. Sets it up for Cloutier. Up top Fisher. He'll shoot it, and it stopped by, I think, Robertson, and had a lot of bodies to go through in front of the net. Tiller with a chance to clear off of Chase Reid to the neutral zone. 80 seconds to go here in the third. Minyosa banks one around. Cloutier collects at the half boards. Goes back to Fisher. Sets it up for Chase Reid. Reid will weave his way to the middle with a shot, and that one was blocked by Patterson. Saucered back for Fisher. Little trouble controlling. Here's Fisher. Who's he going to set it up for? Chase Reid inside a minute to go. Shot coming. Goes wide of the net. Picked up by Minyosa. Here's Fisher. Reid again. One-timer. Blocked by Patterson. He's up, and he's got a lane to the net. Patterson rolls one, and he missed. He hit the post. Out front, Noah Reid's got his second of the game.